Hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. Discipline is doing what needs to be done, even when you don't want to. If people are not laughing at your goals are too small. Don't fear failure. Fear being in the same place next year as you are today. Excuses are the nails used to build a house of failure. Your life does not get better by chance. It gets better by change. You are confined only by the walls you build yourself. Small steps in the right direction can turn out to be the biggest steps of your life. Don't go broke trying to look rich. When nothing goes right, go left. Take the world nice and easy, and the world will take you the same. Success is the sum of small efforts repeated day in and day out. Be there for others, but never leave yourself behind. Every expert was once a beginner. Chop your own wood, and it will warm you twice. Don't stop until you're proud. Either you run the day, or the day runs you. Work hard in silence, let success be your noise. Motivation is what gets you started. Habit is what keeps you going. Life is 10% what happens to us and 90% how we react to it. The pain of discipline or the pain of regret, the choice is yours. In the middle of every difficulty lies opportunity. Motivation alone is not enough. If you have an idiot and you motivate him, now you have a motivated idiot. Be a warrior, not a worrier. Do not protect yourself by offense, but rather by your friends. Don't quit. Suffer now and live the rest of your life as a champion. Give, but don't allow yourself to be used. Opportunities don't happen. You create them. Listen to others, but don't lose your own voice. Hard times may have held you down, but they will not last forever. It's not the load that breaks you down. It's the way you carry it. The only way to predict your future is to create it. Turn your face to the sun, and the shadows will fall behind you. The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is now. Never confuse a single defeat with a final defeat. Turn your wounds into wisdom. You never find yourself until you face the truth. Be the change you wish to see in the world. If you want to be trusted, be honest. If you want to be honest, be true. If you want to be true, be yourself. The secret of your success is found in your daily routine. If you don't design your own life plan, chances are you'll fall into someone else's plan. You can have results or excuses, not both. As soon as you start trusting yourself, you'll know how to live. Everything you've ever wanted is on the other side of consistency. If you can't be real with yourself, why should others be real with you? Don't wait for opportunity. Create it. The activity you're most avoiding contains your biggest opportunity. Believe in yourself and all that you are. You cannot build yourself up by tearing others down. Don't let your struggle become your identity. If you want to free someone, forgive. If you want to free yourself, forget. Success doesn't come from what you do occasionally, but what you do consistently. Confidence is the key. If you don't believe in yourself, nobody will. Hustle until your haters ask if you're hiring. Don't hate yourself for what you aren't. Love yourself for what you are. You are not defined by your mistakes, but by how you rise after falling. To handle yourself, use your head. To handle others, use your heart. Progress is impossible without change. You can't let other people tell you who you are. You have to decide that yourself. Success is not about being the best. It's about always getting better. Knowing others is wisdom. Knowing yourself is enlightenment. A river cuts through rock not because of its power, but it's persistence. The only way to see the results is to stay consistent. Do what makes your soul shine. Stop letting people who do so little for you control so much of your mind, feelings, and emotions. Your vibe attracts your tribe. Do what you can with what you have, where you are. Be stubborn about your goals and flexible about your methods. The world is changed by your example, not by your opinion. Do more of what makes you happy. If you are depressed, you are living in the past. If you are anxious, you are living in the future. If you are at peace, you are living in the present. Growth is painful. Change is painful. But nothing is as painful as staying stuck somewhere you don't belong. Learn how to be happy with what you have while you pursue all that you want. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. Don't lose yourself trying to hold on to someone who doesn't care about losing you. Don't fear the fire. Become it. People will respect you just as much as you respect yourself. A comfort zone is a beautiful place, but nothing ever grows there. Allow yourself to be a beginner. No one starts off being excellent. Stop being afraid of what could go wrong and think of what could go right. How we spend our days is, of course, how we spend our lives. Let your dreams be bigger than your fears. If you don't build your dream, someone will hire you to help build theirs. Don't let a bad day make you feel like you have a bad life. Don't watch the clock. Do what it does. Keep going. What you get by achieving your goals is not as important as who you become by achieving them. First they ignore you, then they ridicule you, then they fight you, and then you win. Don't downgrade your dream just to fit your reality. Upgrade your conviction to match your destiny. Success consists of getting up just one more time than you fall down. The only limit to your impact is your imagination and commitment. What a sober man has in his heart, the drunk has on his lips. Keep your eyes on the stars and your feet on the ground. The habits that took years to build do not take a day to change. You only fail when you stop trying. Throw me to the wolves, and I will return leading the pack. You are the author of your own story. Make it a bestseller. If you are not willing to risk the unusual, you'll have to settle for the ordinary. The harder you work for something, the greater you'll feel when you achieve it. Don't ask why someone keeps hurting you. Ask yourself why you're allowing it. Start where you are. Use what you have. Do what you can. Beautiful young people are acts of nature, but beautiful old people are works of art. Do something today that your future self will thank you for. We are all in the gutter, but some of us are looking up at the stars. Courage doesn't mean you don't get afraid. It means you don't let fear stop you. The worst thing you can do to yourself is judge yourself through the eyes of others. Worrying does not take away tomorrow's troubles. It takes away today's peace. Knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom. When you focus on the good gets better. If you make friends with yourself, you will never be alone. Don't limit your challenges, challenge your limits. If you want something you've never had, you must be willing to do something you've never done before. Push yourself, because no one else is going to do it for you. Better to be the one who smiled than the one who didn't smile back. Every day is a new beginning. Take a deep breath and start again. The pessimist complains about the wind. The optimist expects it to change. The realist adjusts the sails. Success starts with self-discipline. An entire sea of water can't sink a ship unless it gets inside the ship. Great things never come from comfort zones. All the advice in the world won't help you until you help yourself. You can't pour from an empty cup. Take care of yourself first. When you need something to believe in, a good place to start is with yourself. Don't tell people your plans. Show them your results. All progress takes place outside the comfort zone. Start small, think big, and never stop improving. Everything you want is on the other side of fear. You'll never know your limits until you push yourself to them. The greatest discovery of all time is that a person can change their future by merely changing their attitude. Stay hungry, stay foolish. The master has failed more times than the beginner has even tried. Don't fear moving slowly. Fear standing still. Knowing is not enough. We must apply. Willing is not enough. We must do. Rise above the storm and you will find the sunshine. Character is better than wealth. It always seems impossible until it's done. Doubt kills more dreams than failure ever will. The difference between ordinary and extraordinary is that little extra. Stop competing with others and start competing with yourself. Don't let yesterday take up too much of today. Carry yourself like a queen and you'll attract a king. If you stumble, make it part of the dance. I am not what happened to me. I am what I choose to become. Fall 7 times, stand up 8. You don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. Your only competition is who you were yesterday. For things to change, you have to change. Happiness is not by chance, but by choice. Listen to yourself, not the noise of the world. Only you know what is right for you. Stop doubting yourself. Work hard and make it happen. Be brave enough to be bad at something new. The comeback is always stronger than the setback. Luck is the dividend of sweat. The more you sweat, the luckier you get. If it doesn't challenge you, it won't change you. It is possible to commit no mistakes and still lose. That is not a weakness. That is life. Dreams don't work unless you do. A year from now, you may wish you had started today. Be patient. Great things take time. Don't let your learning lead to knowledge. Let your learning lead to action. You can rise up from anything. Success is nothing more than a few simple disciplines practiced every day. One day or day one. You decide. Don't compare yourself to others. Compare yourself to who you were yesterday. Be so good they can't ignore you. A little progress each day adds up to big results. Every storm runs out of rain. You have 2 choices: evolve or repeat. Strength doesn't come from what you can do. It comes from overcoming the things you thought you couldn't. You can't go back and change the beginning, but you can start where you are and change the ending. Be the energy you want to attract. Great minds discuss ideas. Average minds discuss events. Small minds discuss people. Stars can't shine without darkness. Don't judge yourself by your past. You don't live there anymore. Do it because they said you couldn't. Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. Success is not the destination. It's the journey. If you cannot find peace within yourself, you will never find it anywhere else. You don't grow when you're comfortable. To the world, you may be one person, but to one person, you may be the world. Dream big, start small, but most importantly, start. There is no substitute for hard work.